Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have NBA playoff picks for May 9th, 2025. So we're coming off a sweep. If I seem happy, that's because I just made a lot of money. That's right, we swept the last show. Hopefully you got in on that. If you didn't, you're getting on today. The good thing about what's going on here in the prop market is I've been playing unders and it's under season. The under season has begun. So all these other people that are picking online, I'd say 95% of them only pick overs. Well, guess what? It is time for unders to hit. So you are in the right place. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome as well. I'm super excited for these picks. I have five player props and one best bet. We've been killing it on my hammer plays, hitting at an insane rate. Also been killing it on our best bets, also hitting at an insane rate, and I have both of those ready for you today. Of course, every pick that I make, I bet with my own money. That's why I'm in such a good mood because I just made a lot of money. I put my money where my mouth is, literally. So there's nobody that's putting more pressure on these picks than I am myself. Because not only am I betting on them, I'm also giving them to other people to bet on them. So I spend a lot of time in the lab, a lot of time preparing to give you the best information possible so you can make good informed bets. With that information being said, let's go ahead and get to our stats today. Checking out my stats: 37 for 38, 49% on my playoff stats, 100% transparent. Some people would hide that, not me. Hammer plays, like I said, hitting 75%, and best bets are at 70%. Now to our first pick, and it's a ugly one for some of you, but I am going to fade Russell Westbrook in this spot. He's averaging 26 minutes in the playoffs. He's been stat stuffing as he's done his whole career, but he did not play great plus and minus for the Nuggets. When he's on the court, he's not helping them as much as he did earlier on, partly due to him, trying to do too much. He's taking the ball out of Murray's hands. He's taking them out of Joker hands, and that's not going to work. And that will be changed in this upcoming game. Rebounds also have been lower than what's projected. And a lot of that's due to him guarding SGA or Williams while he's spending time on the court. He stays in the corner a lot. As far as what I see is going to happen, he's going to play off the ball. He's been hitting good three-point shots, but I see a little better closeout from OKC in this game. Um, got to go through film. Got to see this guy is playing really well. Look for them to try to make him into more of a finisher at the basket or mid-range jump shooter. I'm not trusting Russell Westbrook in this spot. Look at season average is 24, playoff average 21, PRA projection is 21. This number originally started at about 16. It has inflated up to 22.5. Give me the under for Westbrook at 22.5. Next guy is Pascal Siakam of the Pacers. I love Pascal Siakam, but this is another number that is a little too high considering he's went one of four this season, versus the Cavs. Under or pushed in the first two games. It's just you see about 34 to 36 minutes. Nothing's really changed for the Pacers. Numbers are down in the playoffs. He looks a little shaky as far as getting the ball and scoring. Doesn't look 100% confident. And to add to that, he's going in a situation where Mobley will be coming back, which will make things even harder for him because he's the defensive player of the year, and he draws the assignment of Siakam. So he couldn't get it done last game. I don't see him getting it done this game. I like his under 29 PRA for Pascal Siakam. Next guy is Donovan Mitchell of the Cavs. I'm fading Donovan Mitchell simply because his number has been inflated over the moon and the stars. Average is 33 a season. He's averaging 33 PRA, and they currently have him at 41 on Prize Picks, averaging 37 in the playoffs. Once again, another discount. And then I even have a PRA projection at 38. But once again, he's at 41. This number is just entirely too high. He played 48 minutes and was dog tired. Look for him to get less minutes, also less usage while being on the court. Um, it's going to be hard. One of three for the season. He should be back. One of the three players should be back for this game. I'm talking about Mobley. I'm talking about Hunter, or I'm talking about Garland. One of those three should be back. Maybe two of them. That will release some of the minutes and usage rate from him, which will bring down his number. The number was set at 34.5 at the start of the series. So we're looking at this number now at 41. I get it, he's really been playing well, but I think this number is entirely too high, and I think the Cavs coach saw, man, this dude's dog tired. I got to give him a little break. Next guy is Jalen Williams of OKC. Has went 2-6 this season versus the Nuggets, so not playing too well versus them. Averaging 25 PRA this season versus Denver, which is not even close to the number they have him at. Shooting on on the road is rough. Also with the elevation added, not a great matchup going against Aaron Gordon, which is, a tough matchup for anybody. Um, He's getting decent usage, but he's only shooting 16% from three. Um, Playing on the road matters, especially playing in Denver, altitude. Look at a lot of people trying to push him to make plays. Also, he defers a lot to SGA, good or bad. I'm not sure which it is, but he that kind of cuts into his usage rate. Season average 32, playoff average 31, PRA projection is 31. Go ahead and give me his under 32.5 for Jalen Williams. Last guy on the board is Max Strus. Um, Three-point shooter, great shooter, let's be honest. That's what he's doing. That's why he's in the NBA. There's no other reason for it. Not a great defender, but this number is way above his average. Played 39 minutes, expecting that to be less as, rotations will probably shrinking a little bit for him. 35 at the most. Pacers doing a better job closing out on him. I think that's definitely going to happen because, you're watching film. Rick Carlisle's probably going to tell these guys, this is a guy we have to stay attached to. We think about the Pacers. Yes, they won, but they still need to make major adjustments because they were losing the whole game. So it's not like they're coming in 2-0, super confident because they should have lost, let's be honest, both games. Only 25 minutes, for the regular season and 28 in the playoffs. So he's not getting some crazy amount of minutes. Number of 20 is higher than usual by 2 PRA. I've seen him as low as 17.5 this season, or even in this playoffs. Season average 17, playoff average is 21. That's due to, some of the high minutes he's been playing. I got his PRA projection in 19. Go ahead and give me his under 20 PRA for Max Strus. Streaky shooter, but I believe the Pacers do a better job running him off the line, and his minutes also will decrease. Today's best bet, we got the Nuggets versus the Thunder, and I love the Nuggets versus the Thunder under 232.5. Go ahead and give me that pick every day, all day. I do get it that, the Nuggets, if anything, are going to slow the pace. The Thunder is coming into the season as one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, although they haven't shown it. I think both show they're going to slow the game down. The Nuggets kind of bring that shot clock down a little bit. And then the Thunder, although they're going to try to run, they're going to play better defense, kind of like they've been playing all season. So give me the under 232.5 for this game versus the Nuggets and the Thunder. Now for a recap, I like Westbrook under 22.5 PRA, Mitchell under 41 PRA, Siakam under 29 PRA, Williams under 32.5 PRA, and Strus under 20 PRA. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. I appreciate the likes and subscribes. Remember, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It's absolutely free. It's also free to comment and like. You're helping me out as my channel is trying to grow. Of course, the only way I can grow is that algorithm to hit. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do your job. I'm doing mine, giving you picks every single night for the NBA playoffs, picks every single night, very consistent. One of the only people giving under bets. As I said, it's under season. So we're gonna cash in, coming off a sweep. hoping for another sweep. And like I always say, you can also put these, before I say that, let me tell you guys, you can also put this in your Flex Friday picks or your DraftKings picks. And like I always say, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.